I donated my kidney to my sister, then found out she was sleeping with my husband. I donated my kidney to my sister 3 months ago. Rebecca had been sick for years, and when they told us she needed a transplant, I didn't even hesitate. I was a perfect match. The doctor said the compatibility was almost perfect, like we were made for this. My husband Tom kept asking if I was sure, saying things like, it's major surgery, and you need to think about yourself too. But I thought he was just being protective. Rebecca was my little sister. Of course I was sure. The surgery went well, but recovery was brutal. They don't really prepare you for how much it hurts to laugh or sneeze or even breathe deeply. I was basically bedridden for 3 weeks. Tom took time off work to take care of me, bringing me meals, helping me to the bathroom, all of it. He seemed distant though, distracted. I'd catch him staring at his phone with this weird expression. Then he'd quickly put it away when I asked what he was looking at. I figured he was stressed about everything. About me, about the medical bills, about Rebecca's recovery. About a week after I got home, a card came in the mail addressed to Tom. It was in Rebecca's handwriting. I recognized it immediately because she has this distinct loopy way of writing, the kind you learn in elementary school and never grow out of. The envelope wasn't sealed properly, like she'd licked it, but it didn't stick. I wasn't trying to snoop, but when I picked it up to put it on Tom's desk, the card slipped out. It was a thank you card, one of those fancy ones with flowers on the front, probably from that boutique store she loves downtown. I almost put it back, but something made me open it. Maybe it was the way she'd written his name. Not Tom and Emily, just Tom. The message inside made my blood run cold. She'd written about how grateful she was for everything he'd done for her over the past 2 years. 2 years. She talked about their special connection, and how guilty she felt that I'd saved her life when she'd been betraying me in the worst way possible. Those were her exact words, underlined twice. She said the guilt was eating her alive, but she couldn't stop loving him. She ended it with, I don't know how to tell her. I don't know if I can. What do we do now? I read it 4 times. My hands were shaking so hard I dropped the card. 2 years. While Rebecca was getting sicker. While I was researching donor compatibility and reading forums about what to expect. While I was literally preparing to give her a piece of my body, they were together. Every family dinner where he'd sit between us. Every hospital visit where he'd volunteer to drive her to appointments because it's on my way to work anyway. Every time he came home late and said he'd been running errands. The worst part? I had just spent 3 weeks completely dependent on him. He'd seen me at my absolute lowest, helped me shower because I couldn't lift my arms, watched me cry from the pain, held my hair back when the medications made me sick, and the entire time he was waiting for my sister to figure out how to break my heart. He probably read that card before I did. I called Rebecca's number. She answered on the first ring, all cheerful and breathless. How are you feeling? I was just thinking about you. I wanted to come visit but wasn't sure if you were up for it yet. I didn't say anything, just sent her a photo of the card. I watched the 3 dots appear, then disappear, then appear again. She hung up immediately. Tom walked in 5 minutes later, saw me sitting there with the card in my hand. His face went white. He didn't even try to deny it, just stood there in the doorway and said, I'm sorry. Not, it's not what you think, or let me explain. Just, I'm sorry. That's it. After 2 years, after I gave her my kidney, after everything. Just, I'm sorry. They're together now, officially. My parents don't know what to do. Mom keeps crying and saying she doesn't understand how this happened. Dad won't even say Rebecca's name anymore. Rebecca tried to call once to explain, left a voicemail about how it just happened and how they never meant to hurt me, but I couldn't do it. I deleted it halfway through. The woman is walking around with my kidney inside her body while she sleeps with my husband. My kidney is keeping her alive so she can destroy my life. Some days, I wish I could ask for it back.